Frequency distribution. Frequency distribution is one type of tabular presentation. For this unit, we will learn about the contents of how to create frequency distribution table. Frequency distribution table glossary. Lower limit, upper limit, lower boundary, upper boundary, interval of class, middle point, cumulative frequency. How to create frequency distribution tables. The method to creating frequency distribution table as follows. For the first step, students should to find lengths from the formula, the difference between the highest value and the lowest values, or x maximum minus x minimum. The second step, determine number of class intervals, in generally using 7 to 15 class interval. And the last one, determine intervals from a formula. The y of the interval equals length divided by the number of class. If the result of the division is even, so students should to add up with 1. But if it remainder, please round up. For example, create the frequency distribution table from the following data set. This is the examination score data for 60 students with a class interval. So, students please notice the lowest score first. What is the lowest score? That is 35. And the highest score is 96. And then substitute into the rank formula. So rank equal the difference between the highest and the lowest data. That is 96 minus 35. So the result equal 61. The second step, the problem giving us a class interval. So we can create the y interval class, that is 61 divided by 8. So the result is the remain, that is 7.625. This case, correct interval is decimal, but we always use round up interval. So the y of the interval class equal 8. And next, write down its class interval in descending or ascending order. The frequency distribution tables consist of the primary score source that is separated into 3 columns like this. For the first column is score, the middle column is theory, and the last one is frequency. Students observe the score column. The score will start with the lowest score. The lowest score is 35. Students will notice that the y of the class interaction is 8, so we add with 7. We must add a number that is 1 less than the y of the class interaction, so that is 42. And next, the second row start with 43, add up with 7 equal 50. And next, 51 add up with 7 equal 55 or 58. Students do like this below and complete the score column by yourself. And next, as all of score match the class interaction, add all of score match the class interaction. For the first score, 84. 84 is the score between 83 to 90. So you give 1 mark for this rows in the theory column. And next, 79. 79 is the score between 75 to 82. So you get 1 mark. And next, 65. 65 is the score between 59 to 66. You get 1 mark. 28. 62. 80. 67, 82. Students notice that if it is 5, cost is 1. If it is 5, cost is 1. And next, 73. Complete the theory column by add all of the score to match the class interaction. Like this. And in the final, count number of the theory and fill in the frequency column. For the first row, 1, the second row, 2, the third row, 6, 13, 16, 18, 2, and 2. So that is complete this 3 column of frequency distribution score. The left side of this score set we call lower limit, and the right side of this score set we call upper limit. After that, we will find the lower and the upper boundary score. The lower boundary score is the score that less than the lower limit 0.5 score. So, for the first row, students notice that the lower limit is 35, so the lower boundary is the score that less than 35, 0.5, that is 34.5. And the upper boundary of the first row is the score more than the upper limit 0.5, so the upper boundary of the first row is 42.5, and the second row. The lower limit of the second row is 43, so the lower boundary is the score that less than 43, 0.5, that is 42.5, and the upper boundary of the second row is, students should to add up with 0.5 to the second row upper limit, so that is 50.5. Students do the same method like this and complete the lower and the upper boundary by yourself. And next, the midpoint point. The midpoint point is the score that compute forms the average of the lower limit and the upper limit. So for the first row, students find the midpoint point from the average of 35 and 42. That find the result of the cumulative between these two scores and divided by 2. So 35 and 42 divided by 2 equal 38.5. And the second row, the average score between 43 and 50. So find the sum of score 43 and 50 divided by 2, that is 46.5. And next, the third row, the average score between 51 and 58 equal 54.5. Students find the mean points like the same method like this, with the same method like this, and complete this column with yourselves. And next, the cumulative frequency. The cumulative frequency is the sum of the frequency in each class respectively. So for the first class, the frequency is 1, and the second class is the sum of the frequency between the first row and the second row. So the sum of frequency equal 3. And the third class is the sum of the frequency in each class respectively. So that the sum of the frequency between the first class, second class, and the third class, that is 9. 22, like this. Student, please compute the cumulative frequency column by yourself. That is, will complete the frequency distribution of the examination score. Write this. Thank you for watching the clip.